Must we always buy new stuff?
You're listening to
Jom Sembang Malaysia.
Sometimes lah. I only say that because, right, last time I used to buy quite a lot of new stuff. I think the idea of buying secondhand does not exist back then. It was always, for example, right, I remember getting secondhand clothes, hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
I don't remember paying money to buy secondhand clothes. So when bundle shop appear and they're selling clothes secondhand, my mind just went, but clothes are personal stuff you wear every day and then you sell secondhand. Hygienic or not, clean or not.
Okay.
You know, and all that kind of stuff. But bundle shopping, which is actually secondhand clothes, was the beginning of the thrifting wave lah, I feel.
Really? I thought bundle was a new thing. Whereas thrift shops have been around since I was a kid.
True. But for me, right, thrift shop wasn't a trend.
Yes.
Or wasn't something that you think about often enough if your family doesn't go thrift shop. But when bundle came about, it came like a wave of a virus and everybody suddenly know that bundle exists, you know.
Because it's so cheap, right?
No, because it always comes with a big shop warehouse. Like you're like, oh, bundle got good business, got warehouse. Like, and then you can find everything you want in there. And it's not just the city. Every small town and kampung also have a bundle now. Like, you know. So it became like something I call something that mushroom everywhere the past maybe 8 years onwards. That really become a trend or a big pie of the shopping experience.
Okay. So you've tried?
Yes. I mean, I started off with being disgusted just now I told you. Like looking at for example, clothes or whatever that look like faded, not faded, and then people still sell. I also think that bundle also probably started little bit rewind back would be Pasar Malam. So sometimes you go Pasar Malam, you see some clothes like 10 ringgit. Or you see some shoes 15 ringgit.
Yeah.
But they don't look new.
Oh, okay.
So I think that might be the origin of where bundles come from. Then if you go Pasar Malam, they can only lay out that much. You know, shoes, especially shoes. I remember seeing when I was young. Hey, the shoe very cheap, but it's not entirely white or not entirely red, like got a bit faded like used before. Or the clothes that's 10 ringgit, you know, like it's not crispy new. So that was my first experience. But even then, I was a bit disgusted already. Like, I cannot, you know. And then when bundle came around, I also couldn't because bundle last time was a bit like, they have a big like square box or square place to put the clothes. It's not folded one, it's just pile. Like a pile of clothes like that. And again, not crispy, clean or whatever.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, bundle concept is like this one.
Okay, wait, Chop. So explain to me. So I am aware of, let's say, there's a box. Everything in here for 5 ringgit.
Yeah, something like that.
But to me, bundle is you buy a bundle for 10 ringgit and you get everything that is inside the plastic bag.
No.
No?
The word bundle has nothing to do with that bundle definition.
Oh.
The word bundle has to do with secondhand.
So it's okay. See, I learned something new today. It's not, because I always see bundle
it's
shop.
not bundle purchase.
And then you hear like, oh, there's a whole stash. Okay, 10 ringgit for this whole bag of t-shirts. That means I go home. I thought I would go there, pay 10 ringgit and I go home with that thing. And I couldn't figure it out because like, you know, I don't like to buy things that I'm not going to use, right? So if I take home a bag of t-shirts or whatever clothes, even though it's 10 ringgit, I get all this, but I'm only going to like one or two of them. That's why I've been so put off with this. Like, I would never go and try. Yeah.
In this bundle sense, it's not bundle as in one group of things. It just means secondhand.
Then why they call it bundle?
I don't know where the term come from. I should have done my research, right? But yeah, who knows, we'll be talking about the topic, right? So it basically means secondhand. So now you need to rewire your definition when we talk, okay? Not like Gina's disgusted by 100 bundle of t-shirt, okay?
No, that's because what you were talking just now was like totally not my picture of bundle at all.
Yeah. So that was my idea and I kept away from bundle for a long time because I just felt like I cannot lah. It's like, you know, the presentation of it, the whatever it is, I cannot, right? Then as the years go by, bundle has a different definition where people started to go shop because, right, they actually have proper shop lots with aircon. They say, wow, bundle service can do aircon, you know? Like, why Or people starting to buy things from bundle shops. And then they say, oh, you can find different sizes, different shoes, different colours or whatever, you know? And I was like, wow, sounds so rojak leh. I prefer to go and shop somewhere where white t-shirt, S, M, L, XL. Don't mix up
Everything
like
mixed
that
up.
lah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So then, because it was such a trend and people were showing what they bought from bundle shop, and it didn't look too bad on people's
okay.
Instagram or socials or whatever. Not that I said, okay. So one day we just decided, I think we were just doing some like road trips. Me and my family. And then there was a big bundle shop in the middle of nowhere, like the town like that.
Yeah.
And then it looked quite interesting.
Yeah.
You also have a big thing that says Adidas shoe for 30 ringgit or something like that. And I remember my brother wanted to look for Adidas shoe, which is a few hundred ringgit, and we said don't need lah. You know. Then we said, 30 ringgit, I go and see ah.
Yeah.
So we parked and we went in.
Yeah.
It's like a warehouse of clothes and shoes. But to my surprise, they are not like pile up in the mountain.
Right.
They are like nicely ironed in a hanger, and then they
properly sold lah.
Yeah, hang it properly that if they don't say it's second hand, you might not think it is. Some of them, so what they do is they also wash it very clean.
Yeah.
Then they pack it very nicely,
Yeah.
and it's there. And they make such a good job from compared to when we first started. It's like they put all the white shirt together. They put all the blue shirt together, or all the jeans one section, and then put all the shoes. So it felt like a shopping experience. You're not going to some gudang or some warehouse like digging for gold in the midst of trash lah. Actually, this is considered other people's trash lah. Okay, so it's
I
a
won't call
very
it trash lah.
organized kind of thing lah, you know.
Okay, question. Do bundle shops or secondhand or thrift or whatever, do they restore the thing as well? So for example, I might have a white shirt that I have no use for anymore, but it's been in my cupboard. It's a bit yellow already. Okay, so for me, if I wanted to bleach it, I could. But what's the point of, and then give it away, or give it away to a secondhand shop or bundle shop, whatever. But if I were to go and bleach it first, it's like too much work on my end, and then I don't know how long it's going to sit inside your thing before it gets sold. So if I just gave it in the way it is, for example, would I like to call it thrift shop because bundle still has that thing.
Okay.
Would they actually restore it first? Would they bleach it first so that it's back to white? Or
So
would they just take it and put and
The
sell?
first generation is just wash, dry, do that, okay?
Okay.
Second
But
gen,
wash got lah.
yeah,
Hopefully.
they wash got lah.
Okay.
Normally, even if you do buy last time from Pasar Malam,
You still
will
wash your own also
lah,
lah.
okay.
Betul?
Then the second one now is very organized,
Yeah.
right? So the third one now is
Yeah.
actually a business. Not to say last time it's not business.
Okay.
Now it's like an entrepreneur business.
Oh.
It's like going to a brand's outlet. They are
Okay.
positioning, a lot of them are positioning bundle shops to be thrift shops, if you want to call it, at a brand outlet or Pardini kind of
Okay.
feel.
All
In
right.
fact, their entire outlet is that. And then they will clean whatever they could clean of the product. And they hang it up and it looks 95% good. You probably see is maybe, if a bag, maybe just one line of scratch. That's it. Okay, or if you buy a shoe, maybe the person wear until bought already. So the logo might have gone off a little bit. Hey, some people don't like white shoe anymore. I mean, don't like new shoe. They just want to look like
Comfortable?
worn shoe. You know, or for example, clothes. They will wash and iron clean that. If the person who have given it to them took care of it well,
Yeah.
it will look brand new. So
But they
it-
restore or not? Restore maybe.
I think to a certain amount,
lah,
they
yeah.
do lah. But if they're going to spend too much time, they don't.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I'm sure that if they want to clean, let's say all the ladders, they just sit down and clean all the ladders and it's just there lah. But the broken ladders, they won't repair lah.
But they might polish it lah.
They might polish it, but they won't repair broken ladders lah.
Okay.
So and then they organize in such a way. But now you must imagine
Yeah.
the thrift shop is bright like Pardini, you know. Or and then
getting so much airtime today. Okay, yeah.
but because the visualization,
Okay, yeah.
especially like brand outlooks, like it's really that bright. And then you have t-shirt column, you have jeans column, you have shoes column, you have
Yeah.
handbag column, you have accessories column,
Nice.
you know, and you have winter wear column.
Gadget.
also have. So it's all this come together. You walk in, right? It's literally like walking into a proper shop. Just
Okay,
that you
okay.
know that the items are thrift, but the items are also cheaper. And it's very doable if you are like, for example, someone who cannot wear the same t-shirt for 5 years lah. Like I can wear the same t-shirt for 10 years. My friend after 2 years must throw one because it's like, I wear this t-shirt 2 years boring lah, whatever lah, she'll
Okay.
throw one, okay? So if you're the kind of a short-term people and you're running out of budget, you would probably get something there, wear 2 years and throw because 10 ringgit only mah.
Yeah.
So they'll probably do that. So even then, there's so many outlets, right? So my first experience is really when my sister said, "Hey, got one new bundle shop here. Let's go." Then she told me she does a lot of shopping in Singapore at places like that. Okay, so like there's places like Second Street, there's called like Refresh Malaysia or JBR Bundle Malaysia. It's like
Right.
a huge giant just go, that kind of big thing, you know? And then when I went in, it's really clean lah, all white lah, all blouse. So if you come in, for example, this is the example.
Yeah.
I have to attend a wedding.
Yes.
But then I need to think about what to wear.
Exactly.
And then I don't want to buy a dress just for a wedding.
Yeah.
So I go to the bundle shop lah.
Correct.
And then I go to the gown section lah.
Yes.
And then if the fella tell me your wedding is purple colour, I go to the purple gown section lah.
Yeah.
And then there'll probably be 10 options of different style. Easier than me going to 10 shop looking for 10 different gown shop. Okay?
Betul.
I go same shop, same spot. I have 10 different style, 10 different purple. And then I pick the sizes that I can wear.
Yeah.
There's a fitting room.
And
then you can try it at the fitting
would
room.
be an extreme plus to me.
Yeah, then you try it at the fitting room. Then you come out and then you look at the price. If it's okay, you buy.
Nice.
Okay, what we do it to the extreme is my sister will say that she will normally do it to winter wear.
Yes.
Okay, she buys whatever that fit. Okay, winter wear, buy. And then when she come back, she don't want to keep it ma.
Yeah.
She sells it back to the bundle. Some bundle buys it back, right, at half the price. Then she said, you just treat it as you rented the clothes lah.
Yes.
But with less stress, you know.
Correct,
if you rent the clothes, you must don't tear, otherwise I cannot return the clothes or whatever. This one you like buy it cheap, sell it out cheap. The in between is consider rental.
Yeah, and if you feel like, oh, I think I want to keep this, you still can.
Yeah.
For a longer time. Okay, hold that thought. We go for a break, and then when we come back, right, we talk about what kind of things would you buy secondhand. So continuing from that thought, and what you might not or definitely would not. This episode is brought to you by Joy Luck Penang. By now you already know it's a pet-friendly place, but what I really like about it is it's surrounded by greens and you've got different places where you can hang out in this house and got instruments you can jam with.
Clearly, we only take sponsors that we endorse. But since I'm the one who have been to, right? I must ask you, what kind of things would you buy for secondhand?
Okay. Saya, like you said, I would get things like, let's say, a jacket.
Okay.
Right. Things that I don't wear all the time, but like you said, right, seasonal, I need to wear it for this event or this, I'm going to this place. If I can sell it back then, lagi best lah. But let's say t-shirts, right? So I've got huge loads of t-shirts at home. The problem with them is, you know how when you wear it for the first couple of months, it looks fresh, the cut is still nice, everything. And then after 5 years, right? Fast forward, I exaggerate a bit. Then it becomes to be a little bit more, the pattern is still nice, but it doesn't sit so nicely on you anymore. It's like the shape has gone a little bit. So things like that, right? I already have enough at home. What for I want to go and get from a shop? Unless all the people who are selling there are like you said, very short term. They'll wear it for a few weeks. Okay, then pop, sell already. So you're getting something that has only been worn
maybe
5 times. Maybe I would consider lah. I have bought a fedora before, secondhand, and then never used it. So that's another thing that stops me from buying because it's so cheap, right? You feel like, yeah, buy, don't buy, so don't use also, never mind, right? But then eventually it does bother me that, I bought this, even though I would at RM5, but I never use it. It's like, I sting my cupboard. Like, I don't like the idea of that lah. So sometimes that temptation to buy isn't exactly good lah, for me lah, personally.
So like, based on my experience now with the thrift shop, what I will do is, if I'm needed at a public duty, you know, I always call it public duty, like some media interview or whatever, I need proper clothes or whatever, or wedding, it's probably a place that I will go now instead of stressing about it. Because not only do I get my dress or whatever, I can also get my purse.
True.
Dining purse, like, you know, the formal one, like must be pouch lah, whatever lah, okay? I also can get my shoes. Then I get my food accessories all in one place, no stress. Because it has all the different patterns from trendy, formal to
Oh, you're talking about the
corporate,
variety of it all in one
Yeah.
place, as opposed to you just walk into one departmental shop and it's all that
Yeah,
kind
that-
of style,
that-
that kind of color. Then
Correct.
the
So
variety.
there's one benefit is the variety.
Okay.
The second benefit is the fact that I can return it as if I can sell it back to them or just give for free also never mind because it's really cheap.
Okay,
What I
explain
mean,
how that works because I have not tried.
because bundle they also accept second hand wash and pubema, so it could be third hand by then lah.
Could it be anything or? I mean, what's their QC?
Different brands have different QC. Yeah. But it is a trending way of doing it now is really buying something that you need for a short term, knowing that you don't need long term. Take care of it well enough to give it back or sell it. Some of them, they buy back.
Yeah.
Some, they said, no, you can give, but we don't buy.
Right.
So different thrifting shop has different thing lah. But what I really like that just now we said variety and whatever, it's like one place, right?
Yeah.
I get to dress myself one place. I can even look at the mirror and see the whole thing set, no, right? So that is the one thing. Second thing, I can get rid of it again if I don't want because it's so cheap. What I mean by cheap is, for example, if you buy, let's say, a Uniqlo jeans, maybe 129
Yeah.
or 89 or whatever, you can go there and find a Uniqlo jeans for $30.
Right.
And then some bundle shop I've been to does this. Uniqlo section. Everything that's Uniqlo, right?
Right.
And they even put
Pre-loved
size
lah.
29, size 30, 31. So if you know your Uniqlo
Yeah.
size
Yeah.
and whatever, you can go to that section,
Yeah.
find the size that you have and see what is available in your size and take. I like, huh? Like, so
Yeah.
convenient lah.
So the thing is, right, in this day and age, right, people buy according to their whim and fancy one. So, for example, they buy and then, don't like. Then they might sell it back. So actually what you're getting is something that has hardly been used. You could get something that has hardly been used.
So
or,
it's what you call it, treasure hunt.
yeah.
So-
Or, like you buy online, right? People now don't try what? You
Correct.
buy already, then, tu mafan lah to go and I got
Correct.
it at a deal anyway.
You can actually get a lot of that. So like, for
Yeah.
example, when I went, right, I saw a lot of the jackets don't look used. It looked quite brand new and everything. Whether it's because they clean up or whatever, but it looked new enough for me to willing to spend at a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking for a leather jacket at a
Right.
specific color or whatever,
Yes.
I look at it. Okay lah, $30 I'll buy first lah. Better than I buy 100 plus ma.
Correct.
Wear a few times, don't like it, I can donate out. I still earn
Betul?
in that way.
Yeah.
So it's very crisp, very clean, and really too many options that is interesting.
Well, I also
And
want to go and see now.
It's treasure hunt, So maybe my challenge to you is like, okay, the next time you have a gig, and you need to dress up, let's try to do a bundle dressing up kind of thing,
Now that I know it's not buy one and get like 10 things and only one that you want, then I'm like, okay, I get this now.
Because
Just-
like even accessories or whatever is really workable lah.
it's a well done thrift shop lah.
You don't go to the kampung style. The kampung style is still like the way I describe it, like a pile of things
All
again.
in.
But this one, like bright lights, fitting rooms, you can change, you can try. If you that day feel like you want to go vintage or you're looking for something to shoot a video, you might find it there. You don't know. And the things they sell could even be like, for example, I've got it before and I look at it like, who sells Tesco woven bag? $1, or
Okay.
like they're so recycled that, but the woven bag looks so classic lah. Tesco logo or whatever logo lah. Now Tesco don't exist it, or Lotus or Carrefour, Carrefour,
Carry for.
Yeah. So it's like $1 there, and you look at woven bag also can sell, but can some people they just like that vintage feel or whatever, they will just buy.
Really?
So it's like quite interesting. Now I understand. Wow, how come they can do 3-4 shop lots? Like female, male children. You selling bundle got female, male children.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
terror than other brands,
So okay, then I'm thinking about those. There was this ads recently, right? You get 10 ringgit for giving away 1 kg of pre-loved
Clothes,
items and
correct.
whatever lah. 1 ringgit or whatever lah, huh? Could it be because those are going to bundle shops?
Don't know.
Possible lah.
Possible. I would say it's not possible. Yeah. Because there are people buying, like you say, a lot of weird stuff nowadays. Like people come and say, buy all your printer. 1 printer for $20. Okay, ma. Better that I throw at the dustbin and not throwing properly my e-waste.
Yeah.
But they probably take the parts out or something. I don't know.
Uh.
Make use of the parts or something like that.
So would you buy gadgets from a second hand, from a thrift Or bundle shop?
I think gadget I might. Because I even have more reason to buy gadget than clothes.
What kind of gadgets though?
Because gadgets for me are things that are fixed.
Uh-huh.
It's like when I go online shopping, I prefer buy gadget because it's fixed already lah compared to clothes lah. Maybe stretchable lah, torn lah, whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe for example, MP3 player, audio
Still got-
recorder, but nothing hygienic like no headphones lah, that kind of stuff.
Okay. But you can
like
test lah.
microphone.
You can test that it works lah, I suppose.
It's something like okay, I'm dropping off a lot of brands name. Like there is like Mr. DIY when you buy also can check got one panel for you test one.
Okay.
Also can some of these bundle outlet have a testing for you to test lah. So you can also like test it out. But I don't buy things that's hygienic like headphones. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. But things like microphone, speaker,
Microphones are hygienic ma. You see, so near to your
you
mouth.
know, like a little bit more like fixed lah. It's not fluid. Then I might lah. So if you tell me even for example, if you sell an iPad, let's say I need an iPad.
Yeah.
I don't really need a latest generation. 2 generation behind is fine.
And you just need it for a certain reason lah.
And then if they're selling it with just 2 scratch at the back, I can cover with a cover at a fraction of the price. I'll just buy for use. Just use oh.
Okay.
You know, that's like, why not, right? I just need an extra screen or something. Then I just buy lah. Yeah.
So I suppose things like, okay, I can't find my toaster in my house and I really want the toaster. That's okay now.
Toaster is something that I won't lah.
It's hygienic.
You don't know what people...
I don't know how many cockroaches died in there already.
Correct. So not all things
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
Not all things lah. But yeah, I think it's a growing trend which is very also in line with what a lot of people are concerned about, which is that we are creating too much waste.
Yes.
So this is one way to so-called recycle or reuse the waste instead of buying new waste.
Okay, come we go and find. We go and find one. I go and try. But nice one. Aircon can try baju one. Jom Sembang Malaysia is hosted by 2 Malaysians who are passionate about Malaysian stuff. Stay tuned every week for a brand new Sembang session with Juwita Suwito and Gina Yoong. Today's episode is recorded at Studio 2105. Remember to click like and subscribe for a brand new episode next week.